So we're going to get into it. A really famous quote. Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself. And that is such a powerful quote. What does that mean to you?
Wow. Well, to me, for it brings up one of my favorite songs in the world by Michael Jackson called Man in the Mirror. If you want to change the world, you got to look at yourself.
Mhm.
And we've always been driven. I mean, remember how enthusiastic we were when we first got married, got together, and started on this amazing transformational journey of self discovery. And we wanted the world to just understand, and we wanted to make people feel what we were feeling and to really grow and all that stuff. And man, oh man, was that a lot of hard work and some pretty big, epic disappointments.
Well, it was big disappointments, right? We start to get on this journey of self discovery. We learn things about the world, we learn things about ourselves, and all of a sudden we want to share that with others. And we think everybody should be on this journey, and we think everybody wants to learn these things. And well, no, they don't. And that takes actually a long time to learn that because people patiently wait for us to speak and do all these things. And then they go on their way and they go, holy cow. Are these guys part of a cult? What the hell is going on? They're just not in the same conversation. So, at the end of the day, what it takes time to discover for many is that there is no changing anybody else. You really have to just change yourself. Therein lies the next quote, which is be the change you want to see in the world. I think these two connect brilliantly. And it really boils down to as you change, as you shift your thought processes, as you act differently because you are differently, if you make or you are differently. Oh, that's good English.
That's good
Because
English.
you are different. The thing is that when we start to understand our values, when we start to really kind of unpack how we see the world, because we're stepping into the next level of awareness, we change our decisions. We make different choices in terms of who we hang out with, how we communicate, where we surround or how we surround ourselves in terms of environment, culture, community. These are always big topics for us to share. What would you add to that?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me back in the day was I would have been a self-proclaimed self-help junkie. I think that's what led me to personal coaching and personal development until I realized that even as a coach, I didn't want people to change because I told them to change or what they should do. You don't hire a personal trainer to do your exercises for you. So what I realized is that whether I was speaking or coaching or doing something, and I would really try to get to the heart of something and inspire people to even make one small change in the direction of their goals, what would happen is the next morning, after the caffeine high of the workshop or the talk or the coaching session or whatever, there would be a low.
Mm.
And I don't want to step over the fact that change is difficult. If it was easy, more people would do it. Right. And I don't think change is so scary. I love change. If I was comfortable, I think in my life, I'd be super uncomfortable now, where most people are the opposite. They're seeking comfort. So those are the things I'd like to add. Change is difficult, and maybe not always necessary. Sometimes it's an internal shift that has to happen. And that's what I love about our shift program is that they're small internal shifts that have really big transformational results.
Yeah, and just to mention here that we are and have launching our next shift program. It is going kicks off in September. If you're interested, go to the link in the description or in the show notes, and you can find out all about registration. Now, when we talk about shift as an example, and I really love what you just said.